Check 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2. First two qualifiers are on the racetrack. Number 1 is Dasani Seelster and Gilles Barrio, 2 speed striker with Wayne Watson. 2 qualifying races today. First one will be heading up to the gate about a minute's time. This afternoon's first qualifier is behind the starting gate. Inside we have Dasani Seelster with Gilles Barrio, speed striker with Wayne Watson. Field of 2, gates at the top of the stretch. By the opening quarter, 30-1 for Dasani Seelster. Speed striker ways back in second. By the half, 102 and 4. 102 and 4, Dasani Seelster. $133 and 4 by 3/4. $133 and 4, Dasani Seelster. At the line, Dasani Seelster, 204 flat. 204 flat for Dasani Seelster. Second qualifier is now on the racetrack, just one horse, Ramblin' Lily. She'll be headed up to the gate in about a minute's time. This afternoon's second qualifier now moving in behind the starting gate. It's Ramblin' Lily with Todd Trites. The gate's on the turn. Ramblin' Lily by the opening quarter, 31-1. 31-1 for Ramblin' Lily all by herself. Ramblin' Lily halfway there, 103-2. 103-2 for Ramblin' Lily by the half. $134-2 by 3/4. $134-2 for Ramblin' Lily. She's stepping along right now. At the line, Ramblin' Lily, 203-2. Last quarter, 29 flat. Ramblin' Lily, 203-2.
My name is Kay. My name is Kay. My name is my name. My name my name. My name my name. My name my name. My name is Kaylee Hill, and I'm a my name my name is Kaylee Hill, and I'm a my name my name is Kaylee Hill, and I'm a my name my name is Kaylee Hill, and I'm a my name my name is Kaylee. My name my name is Kaylee. My name is my name is country artist out of Nashville, Tennessee, and I wrote this song called Story of a Hero for fallen officer Sarah Burns, who was a stay-at-home mom turned police officer. She wasn't done giving to her community, and I wrote this for her. She wasn't done stay-at-home mom, and I wrote the town of Fredericton who has a loved one. This song is for the town of Fredericton who has a loved one. This song is for life town of Fredericton who has a loved one. This song is for life. I hope you enjoy the song, and I hope you share it. Those people. I hope you enjoy the song, and I hope you share it. Those people. I hope you enjoy the song, and I hope you share it.
Tied up her boots and pulled back her hair boots, picked up her hair boots that she wear. She had holes that she wear. She had holes every single time. She had holes every single time. She had holes every single time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Victoria Day and welcome to Exhibition Park Raceway. 7 live dashes coming your way this afternoon. First one's slated to go at 1 o'clock. Today's feature is the Don Bremner Memorial for 3-year-old pacing colts and fillies. 2 divisions, 1 each for the fillies and the colts. They come up in races 5 and 7 on today's card. Today's races are conducted under the rules and regulations of the Atlantic Province's Harness Racing Commission. Today's judges are Mr. Bob Wallace, Mr. Alex Monroe, and Mr. Travis Fowler. Looks like the skies are starting to clear up here in St. John. Track is listed off 2 seconds by the judges to start the card. 2-second variance on the racetrack to start the card. We'll now give you the changes that we have so far in today's races. If you turn to the first race, we have a couple equipment changes. The one Lucky Lauren is taking off the open bridle with side cheeks and going to a closed bridle. Take off the side cheeks on the one Lucky Lauren. She'll be wearing a closed bridle today. Changes on the 2 Montrose Hope, adding a line pole outside and changing the Crit Davis to a McCarran bit. From a Crit Davis to a McCarran for Montrose Hope, and he's adding a line pole on the outside. His hobbles will be set today at 55 inches. The next change we have is in race number 4. Horse 3 Double D Deluxe has been scratched due to sickness. Take out the 3 Double D Deluxe in race number 4 due to sickness. Scratched down to a field of 4 there in race number 4. The only other change we have is in race number 5, and it's an equipment change on the 1 Pickpocket Princess. She's adding a Murphy blind on the inside. Put a Murphy blind on the inside of the 1 Pickpocket Princess in race number 5. They are the changes as we have them so far. Post time for the first race set to go at 1 o'clock. $1 Superfect is in all 5-horse fields and above today. So 5 horses and up, $1 Superfecta wagering is available here on the live races. Good luck today, and thanks for joining us here this afternoon at Exhibition Park.
I'm very sensitive to that. I'm not going to charge you for this, but I'm going to do something.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Exhibition Park on this Monday, May the 20th. Happy Victoria Day to you all. This holiday Monday, we are here live. Curtis Johnson with Scott Waddell, as always, here for an exciting 7-dash program this afternoon. First stakes event of the season in the Maritimes, and we got it right here in St. John, the Don Bremner Stakes for 3-year-old colts and fillies. We have one division of each. Filly division goes in race number 5 of 5, and a full field of 8 of the colts in race number 7. So a little bit wet getting going today, Scotty. A little thunder and lightning and heavy downpours, but looks like the worst might be behind us, and we'll be ready to go racing.
Yeah, I think so. It was thunder in there for a while and some pretty hard rain, but as you said, they took good care of the track before the races and while that was going on. So it's supposed to clear a little bit today. So, but fantastic card, as you mentioned. First week of stake action, and in memory of Don Bremner. Of course, Don spent many years around New Brunswick, serving on many boards. Curtis around New Brunswick on different stakes boards, and even horse racing New Brunswick. So we pay respects to her today in 2 divisions, the colts and fillies.
Yes, and we've got some good horse talent here today. Looking at those races, we only have 5 in the filly division, but of course, taking a look at that there right now, we've got the filly catches my eye is So Much More. Tom Weatherby trained So Much More, 3-year-old daughter of Big Jim. Mark Bradley, regular pilot, and I said in the write-up in the front that she's served notice to the fillies in the Maritimes that she means business this year right off the bat with 2 wins in her first 2 starts in Charlottetown, looking pretty good.
Yeah, she looked good. I seen her last start there where she looked real good. Someone got by her early, and then she came out for the retake and just jiggy job that day. So she's certainly the filly to beat in race number 5 for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And we have a local horse, Pocket Princess filly of Wayne Hubbard's. Todd Treitz in the bike. She's coming in off of 2 wins of her own right here at EPR the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and she's looked really good. From the Wayne Hubbard stable. Wayne looks after these horses great, and nice looking filly. She's got the inside post to work with today, so that'll help her out a little bit. But she's got a shot definitely to hit the top 3 in there.
And you've got you got a like field of 5 guarantee check day.
Exactly.
Take home a prize, which is good. Now you turn to the 7th race, which is the colt division, the last race of the day. Super competitive race. Great colts in this one. Most namingly notorious Red Dirt Boomer, Carlissimo, just to name 3, and there's many others in here that deserve a mention as well. But just highlighting Red Dirt Boomer. Mark Haig gets a catch drive from Mr. Barrio today with Jill driving a Grand Terror. So Mark gets the call on this 3-year-old son of Malicious, who was 10 for 13 last year, top 2, and good position, post 2 to work with.
Yeah, he's got, he just leaves right beside Notorious, and you see his lines. His qualifying lines look pretty impressive. His last trip in 2 minutes, and Boomer looks ready to go. And as far as Grand Terror, I think Jill decided to drive him himself just because he's a little hot sometimes, Curtis, and big horse. He grew a lot from last year, so he's a bit of a handful. So he's got all kinds of speed, so it'll be interesting to see how he does in his first start back this year. And as you mentioned, Carlissimo, some impressive lines in Woodbine last year, and so great field of 8 in race 7.
Yes, great betting race to end out our card today. And keeping with the betting format, last week we had superfecta wagering in all of our races. Any races that has 5 or more horses. Of course, there's one 4-horse race today, which it will not be in. But $100 guarantee pool today for the superfecta of the wagerers. So a little bit of money there to chase, Scotty. So it worked out well last week for our first week. We had super sold in every race, and now we're throwing in a guaranteed $100 pool.
Yeah, nice incentive for as you mentioned, only one race that it won't be available, but the other races are wide open for superfecta wagering, and you have that added incentive to go in and get some action on superfectas.
Yes, and some people had been mentioned with comparing it off to the island and other places with carryovers, and there is carryover in effect. Just in case you would know that if there's not going to be sold, we're not going to pay an all horse for 4th. It carries over to the next race and so on. Right. And it will actually, if it ends out today, it will carry over to the next card. So similar to the island format, other than we have the $1 minimum place wager on that bet. But so it's a added incentive for our on-track bettors and simulcast bettors. So we're ready to get going here today on the rainy Monday, Victoria Day. But hey, it's should be a good card. We've got 11 minutes to post now for our first race. Starters will be coming out on track here very shortly, and as soon as they do, Scott and I will be back to take a look at the first race and the first half of your daily double with a little pre-race analysis.
Horses and drivers for race number 1 now making their way through the yard. Post parade will be up and coming here in just a moment's time. Just wanted to go over the changes that we had for any of the late arrivals. The only change you really need to know about is in race number 4. Horse 3, Double D Deluxe, has been scratched due to sickness. Down to 4 horses in race 4. That takes out the superfecta. No superfecta in race number 4. The only other changes we have were equipment changes here in race number 1. A bridle change on Lucky Lauren. She's going to a closed bridle. Montrose Hope adding a pole on the outside. Post parade for the first, now on the track. Post parade for race number 1. Now on the racetrack, number 1 is Lucky Lauren, owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John, a homebred of his, trained by Ellen Stevenson. Mike Downey in the sulky this afternoon. From post 2, that's Montrose Hope. Harvey Holm is the owner, also the breeder. Wayne Hubbard does the training. John Davidson in the sulky. From post 2, Montrose Hope. 3, Tiki Hut, owned by the Seaside Racing Stable of Fall River, Nova Scotia. Gilles Barrio, the trainer-driver. From post 3, Tiki Hut. From 4, Tourmaline Hanover. Richard Armstrong, Luke Armstrong of Rossay are the owners. Rick Armstrong does the training, and Rick will do the driving. From post 4, Tourmaline Hanover. From 5, that's Charmbo Destiny, owned by Jennifer Ritchie of Rossay, New Brunswick. Wayne Watson, the trainer, driving. From the outside, post 5, Charmbo Destiny. A field of 5 here to kick off the Victoria Day card. Daily double, triactor, exactor, win place, and superfecta wagering available here on the Oper. $1 supers, guaranteeing $100 in the pool here in the first race. $1 superfecta available on all 5 horse fields and up today.
Starters on track for race number 1. We're going to take a look at this contest. First half of your daily double, superfecta triactor. Win and place are your wagers. And Scotty, I'm going to land Mr. Barrio. His first drive in St. John this year. I'm going to put him on top to get the job done with his charge. Tiki Hut comes in off of one career start, which was in Charlottetown back on May 11th over the good track. It was a good start for him. Finished third. 202 flat, 30-2 on the end. And I said in the pre-write-up, I said, anything close to that speed, which, obviously with the track conditions, we'll see how that goes. But anything close to that from a speed standpoint, it could be win number 1 for Tiki.
Yeah, he went that qualifying mile here on April the 29th, charted mile in 2:07. But as you say, stepped it up a bit, charted in 2:02, his first lifetime start. Got a good trip, just set, never left the pylons or anything, but nice, easy trip for him. So, like you say, when it comes to just the time that, he paced that last mile, he should be able to pull race 1 off here with Tiki Hut from post 3.
3-year-old filly I put in for the 2 spot. She made her career debut here in St. John, her last start, Tourmaline Hanover. She raced well, had rail control in that one, sat 2-hole trip, closed nice 30-3 in the end over the good track. So she comes back for her second effort. Has to navigate from post 4, but she left out well in that one. So we'll see what Ricky does behind the gate. But so that was a good start for her as well, and I think she's definitely one of the major contenders.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she popped that 30-3 last quarter there too. She was only beat 4 lengths, and she looked good coming out of her qualifier there, 2:07, and she's going to have to step up a little bit to win this race, but should be right here in this 5-horse field.
Went with the late closing Charmbro Destiny in the 3 spot. She comes in here off of 2 third-place finishes in her 2 starts here in St. John. Closing well in the end, 30-4 last time. And she had broken gear in that race, but the start before that, she closed really strong in 29-1. So outside post 5 again. So chances are we'll see her rumbling up in the outer lane. So I would say definitely one to look for late in the mile.
Yeah, she doesn't mind to be on the outside either, so she may be out and going early and sit on the outside, but that 29-1 final quarter there in her first start here really stands out, so watch for her late in the mile here in race 1.
Daily double, exactor, superfecta, triactor, win, place are your betting features. Starters going to be reporting the backstretch shortly. Hurry in. Last chance to wager on race number 1.
Starters for the first are on the backside. Race number 1 is heading up to the gate. Time to kick off the Victoria Day card.
And gate is in position. Wings are open, wheels are rolling. Back upstairs to Brock once again today to get this Victoria Day card underway. Race number 1.
Thanks, Kurt. Time to kick off the holiday card. Starters for the first are on the turn. From the rail out we have Lucky Lauren and Mike Downey, Montrose Hope, John Davidson, Tiki Hut with Gilles Barrio, Tourmaline Hanover, Rick Armstrong. Outside, Charmbo Destiny and Wayne Watson. Field of 5, race number 1, Exhibition Park. It's the Victoria Day card. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing, center of the gate, Tourmaline Hanover from the inside, Tiki Hut from the cones, that's Lucky Lauren into the first turn, Lucky Lauren and Mike Downey from the inside, they're the leaders around the first turn, Tiki Hut got away in second, Tourmaline Hanover found a seat in third, then we have Charmbo Destiny in fourth, the early trailer Montrose Hope can see them all, things unsettled en route to the opening quarter, Tiki Hut and Gilles Barrio take over en route to the opening quarter. Lucky Lauren left hard, stung the leader a little bit. She'll now sit the 2 holes. They're by the opening quarter. 30-1. Tiki Hut and Barrio have command of the racetrack. Right there second is Lucky Lauren. Third, Tourmaline Hanover. Charmbo Destiny holds down 4, and the trailer still Montrose Hope. The fractions are good, so nobody's moving as they come in front of the fans first time around. They're chasing the 3-year-old son of Sunshine Beach. That's Tiki Hut and Barrio. They're the leaders halfway home. Right there second is Lucky Lauren. Then third we find Tourmaline Hanover. Charmbo Destiny still on the cones fourth. They were over the half, 102-1, 102-1 for Tiki Hut. Second is Lucky Lauren. Third still Tourmaline Hanover. Charmbo Destiny's out from 4 and she's on the move. Down the back, stay straightened up. Down the backside, Tiki Hut showing the way. And Charmbo Destiny's up and at him on the outside, coming right to him. Charmbo Destiny sticks her nose on top, heading to 3/4. Tiki Hut tries to battle back on the inside. Tourmaline Hanover's off the cones from 4th. They're by 3/4. 1:34-2. New leader Charmbo Destiny. Tiki Hut gives chase in second. Tourmaline Hanover third. Then we have Lucky Lauren in 4th. Montrose Hope is 5th. Top of the stretch. Charmbo Destiny's got them by 3, and she turns them on home. Tiki Hut tries to track her down in second. Tourmaline Hanover is third, but Wayne Watson's on a date with Destiny. It's Charmbo Destiny to kick off the Victoria card. Second went to Tiki Hut. Third at the line is Tourmaline Hanover. Time for the line. 2-4 flat. Charmbo Destiny. Now making her way back to get her picture taken comes the winner of race number 1. It's the 5-entry Charmbo Destiny. She's a 4-year-old mare by Ram Baron. From the Camluck mare, Charmbo Lucky, owned by Jennifer Ritchie of Rossay, New Brunswick, trained and driven by Wayne Watson. For Wayne Watson, that's his second win on the season. For Jen Ritchie, her first lifetime win as an owner. Congratulations to the connections, Wayne Watson, Jen Ritchie, and Charmbo Destiny. Race number 1 is official. Race number 1 now official. The 1 Lucky Lauren was 5th. 2 Montrose Hope was 4th. 3 Tiki Hut finished 2nd. 4 Tourmaline Hanover was 3rd. 5 Charmbo Destiny was your winner. Top down on your program should read 5, 4, 2, 3, 1 on the bottom. Fractions up. Quarter was up 31 and 1. Half 102 and 1. 3 quarters 134 and 2. Mile time for your winner number 5, Charmbo Destiny 204 flat. Get your pays there. Charmbo Destiny returned $6.20 to win, $2.30 to place. 3 Tiki Hut, $2.10. $2 exactor, 5-3, the winning combination, $5.30. $2 try, 5-3-4, the winning combination. Sorry, the super 5-3-4-2, $1 returns $22.10. $2 try, 5-3-4, winning combination, $31.30. Just a note in the upcoming second race, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 Warwee Lil is a free-legged pacer. And do note that in the qualifier last week here at Exhibition Park, Warwee Lil was free-legged. She doesn't show the free-legged symbol on her qualifying line last week, but Warwee Lil did qualify here free-legged last week, and will race this week free-legged as well. While we wait the starters for race number 2, I'd also like to say a big hello to Brett Revington, the new Director of Racing here for the Atlantic Provinces Harness Racing Commission, joining us here for the live program today. Glad to have you with you, Brett. Thanks for joining us here at Exhibition Park. Horses and drivers for race number 2, now stepping onto the racetrack for the post parade. Race 2 starters now here in front of the grandstand on post parade. Number 1 is Primo's Last Rodeo, owned by Don Dickinson of Dunellen, Florida. Donnie Dickinson trains and drives. Number 2, War We Lil, owned by Rick Armstrong, Luke Armstrong. Rick does the training and will do the driving. War We Lil, free-legged and qualified that way. Number 3 is Philanthropist, owned by Bob McNeil of St. John, John Davidson in the sulky. From post 4, that's Choco DeRusso. Charlie Miles is the trainer, Todd Treitz will drive. And rounding out the field from post 5, that's Skippy, owned by Harold DeFazio of Upper Golden Grove, New Brunswick. Mark Haig will do the driving. Field of 5 here for race number 2, Exactor, Triactor. $1 Superfecta is available. Please wager early. Race 2 going to the gate in about 4 minutes' time.
Starters on track for our second race of the afternoon. Field of 5 to contest the event. I'm going to take a look at this contest. Scotty, I landed on number 3, the veteran Philanthropist here to get the job done. Going to look for a third time's a charm in his third EPR start. He has back-to-back show finishes. And over the good track both times. Of course, good tracking again today. I guess there was an old adage back in the day about the grays and the off track. That,
yes.
I always
yes,
heard
that's
that.
right too. They were always good in the mud.
Yeah, definitely. So maybe we'll go with that as a theory. I mean, I'd like him on the fast track too, but hey, we'll work that in there. So so the 12-year-old son of Village Yolt, look for him to get his first win of the year here in race number 2.
Yeah, he's got Johnny Davidson in the bike from post 3, and he's been in the thick of things his first 2 starts here. He gets out and drives to the outside and doesn't seem to mind the tough sledding. And like you say, they always say the Greys are pretty good in the off footing. So we'll see, and definitely has a good shot here in race number 2.
I went through Skippy, another veteran pacer, put him in the 2 spot. Here, kind of a 2 stories with him this year out of the 2 starts. He got up for a dead heat victory with KD Overdrive in the first day, and 2, 4, and 4 over the good track. Came up a little flat last week. Finished 4th. Never quite got into the race. Sat 5th. Finished 4th. So he has the outside post again today. Probably going to be coming from off the pace once again. So we'll have to see which Skippy shows up here today. But definitely, especially if we get a little bit of speed up front, I think he'll make his presence known.
Yeah, I think that's the key. If they get some good fractions moving up front, he's got post 5 that he's going to have to contend with. But I think he likes the off-footing a little bit too, I believe. He's raced some good races in the off-footing. So I think he'll be tough, Curtis. He will probably have to race from the back of the pack. But, 2 starts back, he got his first win here. He was pretty much first up and got that dead heat for win back on our first opening day here. So should be tough though from post 5.
Threw another veteran in the 3rd spot here, which is hard not to, since Donnie Dickinson's horse is the junior of the bunch at age 5. The rest of them are 12 or older.
Yeah.
But this mare has been out of action for quite some time. War We Lil, she comes in last race in 2011. Comes off here her qualifying effort for Rick Armstrong back on May 11th in 2:07 over the good track. So obviously looking at those lines from down there, you would have to like her. However, that was quite a while ago. So but we'll see. It'd be interesting to see her first start and see how she handles the extended time on the shelf, we'll say.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she's a free-legged mare. She's everybody probably remembers Astraios, so she's a daughter of Astraios, as you mentioned, 12 years old, and it's hard to tell. I mean, like you say, it's her first start here, but looked decent in the qualifier. She was a ways back of Boomer, but did chart a mile in 2:07, and that was over a good track as well. So might get some good position here with post position number 2, and could hit the board very easily here.
Yeah, she looks pretty good on your monitors there now. You can
Yeah.
see her on the side getting ready to go to the gate as we have 1 minute at the post here on race number 2, Exactor, Superfecta, Triactor. Win and place your betting features. Hurry in. Last chance to wager on race number 2. Starters are moving in behind the gate now for race number 2. We'll send it upstairs to Brock once again for the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. Race 2 starters on the turn behind the starting gate. From the rail out, we have Primo's Last Rodeo and Donnie Dickinson. Warrawee Lil and Rick Armstrong. Philanthropist with John Davidson. Choco DeRusso, Todd Trites. Outside Skippy with Mark Hagg. Field of 5. Post time, Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go. Choco DeRusso, sharp off the wings. He's the leader into the first turn. From the pylons, that's Primo's Last Rodeo. Center of the track, that's the gray fella, Philanthropist. Philanthropist and John Davidson, they want to be the leader. They are the leader out of the first turn. Philanthropist and Johnny D set up shop on the front end. Choco DeRusso left hard, got away now. It will sit the trip in second. Primo's Last Rodeo is third, then fourth, Warrawee Lil. Then Skippy can see them all. They're on by the opening quarter. That's a fired up Philanthropist and John Davidson. Their lead's now 5. By the opening quarter, 30-4 Philanthropist in complete control. His lead's now out to about 6 lengths. Second on the inside, that's Choco DeRusso. Then we have Primo's Last Rodeo in fourth. Moving from the back, that's Skippy. Shuffled to last, Warrawee Lil. First start in 8 years. He's going to take it easy today. The horses are halfway home. At least the white fella is. That's Philanthropist and John Davidson. They're clear by about 6, 102-4. 102-4 for Philanthropist. Primo's Last Rodeo moved around, now takes over second. Skippy's on the outside, winding up now to third. Choco DeRusso still riding the rail in fourth, and Warrawee Lil, the free-legged pacer's on the move from the back. The horses straighten up down the backside. It's still Philanthropist and Davidson by about 4. Skippy's in hot pursuit now in second, closing the gap. Primo's Last Rodeo on the rail is third. He just gave that spot away to Warrawee Lil, and Choco DeRusso can still see them all. They're by 3/4, 135 flat. Philanthropist still on top. Skippy's trying to track him down in second. Warrawee Lil closing hard on the outside third. Then Primo's Last Rodeo is fourth, and Choco DeRusso fifth, top of the stretch. Philanthropist shows the way home. Skippy tries to track him down in second. Warrawee Lil is third, but it's all Philanthropist and Johnny D. At the line, Philanthropist scores for Davidson. Second went to Skippy. Third is Warrawee Lil. Time for the mile, 2-6 flat, Philanthropist.
And a gate-to-wire trip for Philanthropist here in race number 2 for Johnny D. And Bob McNeil, trainer-owner of the 12-year-old son of Village Jolton, will be back in the winner's circle here for the winner of race number 2. And it was all Philanthropist here in the second.
Now making his way back in front of the fans comes the unofficial winner of race number 2. It's the 3-entry Philanthropist. He is a gray gelding, 12 years old, by Village Jolt from the log mare Logapalooza. Owned by Robert McNeil of St. John, New Brunswick. Bob does the training. John Davidson in the driver's seat here this afternoon for Philanthropist. That's his first win of the season from 11 starts. Win number 24 on his career. And for driver John Davidson, his third win on the comeback. Philanthropist and John Davidson score here in race number 2, 2:06 flat. Race 2 is now official. Race number 2 now official. Primo's Last Rodeo was 4th. Warrawee Lil 3rd. Philanthropist, your race winner. 4 Choco DeRusso finished 5th, and 5 Skippy was 2nd. Top down on your program should read 4-3. 1-5-2 on the bottom. Philanthropist returned $5.80 to win, $3.90 to place. The 5 Skippy, $3.50 to place. $2 exactor, 3-5 winning combination, $10.10. $2 try, 3-5-2 the winning combination, $40.20. $2 daily double, 5 in the first half, 3 in the back, got you $18.20. And the $1 superfecta here in race number 2, winning combo 3-5-2-1. 3-5-2-1 here in the super. A $1 pay returns you $70.05. Pitching on the backstretch, Sam Hodgins. Could you phone the judges for me? Sam Hodgins, please give the judges a quick call. Horses and drivers for race number 3 now stepping onto the racetrack for the post parade. Horses and drivers for race number 3 now making their way onto the racetrack for the parade. Number 1 is Magical Alex, owned by Bob McNeil of St. John. Bob does the training. John Davidson in the sulky from post 1, Magical Alex. 2, It's Gotta Be My Way, owned by Mary Clancy of St. John, New Brunswick. Mary does the training. Gilles Barrio in the sulky this afternoon from 2, It's Gotta Be My Way. 3, Critique, owned by Mike Downey of St. John. Ellen Stevenson trains. Mike Downey is the driver from post 3, Critique. 4, the Free-Legged Pacer, Real Big, owned by Harold DeFazio of Upper Golden Grove, New Brunswick. Harold does the training. Mark Haig is in the sulky from post 4, Real Big. And rounding out the field from post 5, that's Shy Artie, owned by Wayne Watson of St. John, New Brunswick. Will Chatwin of Rosse. Wayne does the training, and Wayne will do the driving from the outside, Shy Artie. Field of 5 here to contest race number 3, going for a purse of $1,200. Exactor, Triactor, $1 Super Effect is available here in race number 3, $1 Super in race number 3.
And with starters on track for our third race of the afternoon. 5 horses to contest the event. We're going to take a look at this one as we do. Welcome everybody online, watching online today. We have good numbers out there from what we're being told to people watching on this holiday Monday. So welcome to the broadcast. We're glad you could join us. So here we go, Scotty. Race number 3. We're going to see if we can pick us out a winner here this afternoon. And race number 3, I went to Real Big. I like him. He's got has had a good start to his campaign this year. He only had 1 victory in 2018. I look for him to match that total here this afternoon. He comes in off of a 2nd and a 3rd in his 2 starts. Really impressed with his 3rd place finish last week. He went right down the road, just narrowly defeated by a neck. Union Man, Hanover, and Bugger Max. So he got beat by 2 quality horses in that contest, and almost come within a stride of winning it all. So comes in here today, a little break in class, post 4, gets his regular pilot Mark Haig back today, and I'd like Real Big here to break the goose egg and make his 3rd start a winning one.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. He was in the non-winners of 1501 there. His last 2 starts, he had Union Man, Hanover to contend with, and as you mentioned, Bugger Max. Those type of horses, he misses those type of horses here today, gets some class relief. Post 4 shouldn't affect him either way. I think Mark's going to leave with them, be aggressive, and I think, as you mentioned, that will get him in the winner circle early on in 2019. And he did have 1 win last year, but he should have 1 here this afternoon from post 4.
I did use the inside horses a bit in here as well. I think it's going to make for an interesting first turn because of the leaving speed. I see on the inside. We all know Magical Alex as well. The 2 shows some leaving lines, and It's Got to Be My Way. But I used Alex in the 2 spot here. He comes off of a qualifying effort. He had to requalify because he made a break in his season debut. So he came back with a qualifying effort last week, 3rd, nice mile charted, 203 and 4 with a good track, 30 and 1 on the end. John Davidson at the controls here today, and Alex is always quality when you can give him a spot. He always likes to race handy the front end, and I think we definitely could see that today with having the pole position.
Yeah, he's just a hard horse to look away from, especially when he has an inside post. He's got John Davidson on him, and John just winning the previous race, gate to wire. So I imagine he's going to try and lead this race and see if he can get another win here in race number 3. So Alex definitely be tough here with post 1.
I used the 2 horse. It's Got to Be My Way. Looking for this horse to be an improvement on his 3rd start of the year. He had some pretty stiff competition to take on for his first 2 starts of the year. Union Man, Hanover, Real Big, and Paris Bow. He faces Real Big here today. But last week, if you look at it, Father of the Year, HP Mashuto, Drag Jet, Team Edward, the best of what we have to offer here at Exhibition Park Raceway in his 2nd start. So he definitely gets some welcome class relief here today. Post 2, 2, and the line's Jill Barrio, so you always know that's always to a horse's benefit to have Jill above the wheels. So I think the veteran could be one too, with the right trip could make some noise.
Yeah, he's got that class relief just like Real Big does from post position number 4, and Jill did qualify this horse and won a decent trip last quarter in 30 and 4 over a slow track. And I think he'll be looking to sit close with this horse and see what kind of trip he can work out for him. But looks like the 4, 1, and 2 are the top 3 here in race 3.
Competitive field of 5 to contest the event here in race number 3. 1 minute to post, 1 minute to wager. Exactor, triactor win in place, and once again reminder, $1 Superfecta. Guaranteed $100 pools today, all day long. $1 Superfecta wagering is in effect. Last chance to wager, hurry in on race number 3. Starters behind the gate for race number 3. We'll send it upstairs to Brock once again for the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. Race 3 starters on the turn. From the rail out, we have Magical Alex and John Davidson. It's Gotta Be My Way, Gilles Barrio. Critique, Mike Downey. Real Big with Mark Haig outside. Shiardi, Wayne Watson, field of 5. Race number 3. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing center of the gate. Real Big fires out of there. It's Gotta Be My Way from the cones into the turn. Real Big, the free-legged pacer. He's striding out early today. He's the leader around the first turn. It's Gotta Be My Way, and Barrio left sharply. They'll now sit the 2-hole trip. Looking at it third, that's Magical Alex. Critique studies them from 4th, and Shiardi can see them all en route to the opening quarter. That's the 8-year-old son of Mr. Big. That's Real Big. And Mark Hag, they are the leaders by the opening quarter. Real Big had them there 31 seconds. 31 seconds by the opening quarter. It's Gotta Be My Way, doing it somebody else's way. He'll sit in the 2-hole for the rest of the way. Setting them from 3rd, Magical Alex. Critique, no move from her yet in 4th, and Shiardi eyes her way from the back as the horses come in front of the fans. First time around, it's Real Big, showing the way for the Hagler. They are halfway home under tight lines. Closest to him in 2nd, It's Gotta Be My Way. On the inside, Magical Alex was 3rd, now is 4th, as the horses are halfway home. 103 flat, 103 flat for Real Big. It's Gotta Be My Way, the closest to him in 2nd. 3rd on the outside, Shiardi's working hard. She's now up to 3rd as the horses go by the 5/8, straighten up down the backside. The fractions are in his favor. Real Big's got the lead by a length and a half. 2nd on the inside, It's Gotta Be My Way. Shiardi still coming on the outside. Critique follows her in 4th. Magical Alex got the shuffle back to 5th, but he's only about 3 off them by 3/4. 134 and 1. Real Big starts to brace for the challenge here on the inside. It's Gotta Be My Way, wants off the cones. Shiardi still there on the outside. 3rd, Critique winds up from 4th. Top of the stretch. Real Big shows the way home. It's Gotta Be My Way has own opening at the cones. Real Big on the inside. It's Gotta Be My Way up the inside, but it's Real Big. Real Big, and Mark Haig at the line. Close for 2nd. It's Gotta Be My Way over Shiardi. 4th went to Critique. Time for the mile. 2, 3, and 4. Real Big scores in race number 3.
Yeah, nice to see Mark Hagg's daughter watching her father drive live here, all the way from Texas, watching online here this afternoon, cheering her father to victory here in race number 3 with Real Big, and Mark Hagg gets the job done. They'll be back in the winner's circle in just a few moments.
Now making his way back for his photo op comes the winner of race number 3. It's the free-legged pacer, Real Big. He's an 8-year-old son of Mr. Big from the Real Desire mare, Real Girl. Owned by Harold DeFazio of Upper Golden Grove, New Brunswick. Harold does the training. Mark Hagg did the driving. For Real Big, that's his first win on the season from 3 starts. 17th of his career, but first with no hobbles. The free-legged pacer, Real Big. Stops the clock today, 2:03 and 4. Congratulations to the connections, Harold DeFazio, Mark Hagg, and the free-legged pacer, Real Big. Race 3 is official. Race number 3 now official. The 1, Magical Alex, was 5th. 2, It's Gotta Be My Way, 2nd. 3, Critique was 4th. 4, Real Big, your race winner. And 5, Shy Artie finished 3rd. Top down in your program should read 5, 2, 4, 1, 3 on the bottom. Real Big returned, $2.60 to win, $2.20 to place. The 2, It's Gotta Be My Way, $8 to place. $2 Exactor, 4-2, the winning combination, $30.20. $2 Triactor, 4-2-5, the winning combination. Just waiting for the turn. I believe it was a little over $40. $41.20 on the $2 try. And a $1 Superfecta, 4-2-5-3, your winning combination, 4-2-5-3. The $1 Super returns $39.90. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, a scratch in this upcoming 4th race. Take out the 3, in the 4th race. Take out the 3 Double D Deluxe due to sickness. A scratch of the 3 Double D Deluxe here in the upcoming race due to sickness. Therefore, no Superfecta in the 4th. No Super in race number 4. Triactor, Exactor, win place. Triactor, Exactor, win place here in race number 4. Super's on 5-horse fields and up. Attention on the backstretch. Tiki Hut's ready at the test barn. Tiki Hut ready at the test barn. Horses and drivers for race number 4 now making their way onto the racetrack for the post parade. The horses and the drivers for race number 4 are now on the racetrack for post parade. Number 1, Katie Overdrive, owned by Steve Downey of Quispamsis, New Brunswick. Steve Mason is the trainer driver from post 1, Katie Overdrive. 2, Bugger Max, owned by Gordon White of St. John, Dale Orr of St. John. Gordon does the training. Mark Haig is in the sulky from post 2, Bugger Max. Number 3, Double D Deluxe, has been scratched due to sickness. The 4, Fall Bliss, owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John. Ellen Stevenson does the training. Dr. Mitch Downey in the sulky from post 4, Fall Bliss. Rounding out the field, number 5, Chasin' Cancun, owned by Robert McNeil of St. John, New Brunswick. Bob does the training. John Davidson will do the driving from 5, Chasin' Cancun. Scratch down to a field of 4 here for race number 4. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place are your betting features. Wager early, race 4 heading to the gate in about 4 minutes' time.
And with starters on track for our 4th race of the afternoon, scratch down to a field of 4 to contest the event. Quality field, though, Scotty. And this one, even with only being 4, we got anybody could win in this in this contest. And I'm going to go to Fall Bliss to come back and double up today. He was a winner last week in wire-to-wire fashion for Dr. Mitch Downey in 2:02 and 3:29 and 3 on the end. Moves into post 3 off of the scratch of the 3 Double D Deluxe. A little bit of a confidence builder for him there last time out. So he kind of run into some interference in his first start of the year, which took him out in serious contention. Came back with a win. With the improved post today, I think we could see him possibly go right on down the road for his second win in a row.
Yeah, as you say, he moves in 1 with the scratch of number 3. So I think Mitch will point this fella right to the front, and it'll be up to the rest of them, I think, to come and get him, Curtis. I think he's too strong once he gets the front. We've seen this play over with this horse many times here at Exhibition Park, and I think if he gets the front, early and gets left alone, he's just gonna jog here, I think, in race 4.
Put Bugger Max in the 2 spot, and I think he wouldn't be an upset if he beat Fall Bliss. If so, it might be a very minor one. But looking at it, I actually reversed it now. Looking at the front of my book, I guess I like 2-4-2-4 because in my selections in the front of the program, I actually picked Bugger Max to win. So I guess that's why. So I guess I'm going both ways here. Let's just box the exactor.
There you go.
Anyway, Bugger Max, of course, solid campaigner for Gordy White and Dale Orr. It's easy to see on his lines here on the program, top 3s all the way down the page. But that carries on a little bit further down. The last time this horse missed the top 3 was last July.
Yeah,
pretty remarkable, isn't it? That it's been that long since he's missed the top 3. So in a 4-horse field, seriously, do you think he's going to miss the try?
No.
And I think he could definitely, possibly give Fall Bliss a run for his money because he could, he likes to grind her out. If he could get up and do battle maybe and look him in the eye, it could make for a good race down the stretch.
Yeah, he's got the 2-hole to work with here this afternoon, and those last 2 starts, he raced Union Man Hanover and Father and City of the Year, and a Real Big, who we just seen win the previous race. So he's raced better horses in his last couple starts. He's got post 2, and like you say, if anybody's going to upset Fall Bliss, I think it'll be Bugger Max from post 2.
Interesting thing here with Katie Overdrive having the rail. I think he could, he could make it tough on Mitch Downey to get the front with Fall Bliss if Macy gets him off on the right foot, because this horse can bust when called upon. Having rail control definitely helps his chances. You look at his Bangor start that he had on the 15th. He sat the 2-hole 28 and 3 to the quarter, so he can definitely roll out of there. He's very versatile. He can race from off the pace. He's just a sweetheart of a horse, and he always gets you a piece. So it'll be interesting behind the gate to see if Macy wants to go with the quick start approach, and like I say, it's definitely an interesting race, even only 4 horses in it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be leaving with this horse, with the rail to his advantage. But whether he can, keep that lead over Fall Bliss and keep it early enough, maybe to take a sting out of Mitch's horse, then that'll be the question. But with post 1, and like you say, the horse can race either way, and he can leave. Showed by his last start there in Bangor. So. It's going to be an interesting race, Curtis, but looks like 1, 2, and 4.
1 minute to post here in race number 4. Exactor, Triactor. Win and place for your betting features. Hurry in. Last chance to wager. Don't be left out on race number 4. Starters moving in behind the gate for race number 4. Scratch down to a field of 4. We'll send it upstairs to Brock once again for the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. Scratch down to a field of 4 here for race number 4. Pacers are on the turn. From the rail out, we have KD Overdrive and Steve Mason. Bugger Max with Mark Egg. Fall Bliss, Dr. Mitch Downey. Outside, Chasin' Cancun, John Davidson. Field of 4, race number 4, Exhibition Park. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Bugger Max gets the high lines from the haggler. He's the leader into the first turn. Outside, that's Fall Bliss. He's leaving sharply today. From the cones, KD Overdrive. Things are congested into the first turn. Bugger Max on the inside has command of the racetrack. Fall Bliss on the outside. He's driving on, looking for that big hole at the front. Fall Bliss on the outside. Dr. Downey, they surge up, take command of the racetrack. Fall Bliss is the leader to the opening quarter. Bugger Max took him away, then let him go. He'll now sit the trip. Getting away third, KD Overdrive, and fourth, Chasin' Cancun, but he's only 3 back by the opening quarter. 30-1 respectable fractions for this field on this day. It's Fall Bliss on top and in complete command. Right there second, Bugger Max. Third, KD Overdrive. He'll have the decision to make. Chasin' Cancun can see them all. Compact field of 4 as they come in front of the fans. First time around, they're chasing the 11-year-old son of Blissful Hall. That's Fall Bliss and Dr. Downey. They are halfway home. Fall Bliss is your leader. He got them there. 102 and 3. Fall Bliss on top. Right there second, Bugger Max. First to commit, Jason Cancun. He was fourth in third. He takes over second, and he'll take after the leader as the field goes by the 5/8. Down the backstretch they head. Fall Bliss on top. Jason Cancun is right up to the leader's number. Right there locked up in the box now is Bugger Max. Katie Overdrive swings to the outside for the drive as they head to 3/4. Fall Bliss gets a tap on the tail from the doctor. He opens up a length and a half. 1:33.1. Fall Bliss by 2. Bugger Max on the inside is back to second. Katie Overdrive is third. Jason Cancun, not today. He'll be fourth. Top of the stretch. Fall Bliss turns them on home. Bugger Max has had the trip. He'll try and track him down through the lane. Fall Bliss braces for the challenge. Bugger Max on the outside coming on to the line. The doctor never flinched. Fall Bliss by half a length. Bugger Max got second. Katie Overdrive was third. Time for the mile, 2:3 flat. Fall Bliss takes race number 4.
And we'll have the winner of race number 4 back momentarily here. Number 4, Fall Bliss, leaving from post 3 for Dr. Mitch Downey. Gate to wire win, and 46 now lifetime wins for this pacer. 46 here today. Gate to wire trip. Dr. Mitch Downey aboard the 11-year-old son of Blissful Hull, and they'll be back in the winner circle in a few moments with Fall Bliss, the winner of race 4.
Now making their way back to the winner circle for the 46th time in his career comes the 4-horse Fall Bliss. He's owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John. Dr. Mitch Downey did the driving, trained by Ellen Stevenson. Fall Bliss, the 11-year-old son of Blissful Hall from the Arts Place Mare Fall Festival, stops the clock today, 2:03 flat. Fall Bliss, that's his second win from 3 starts this year. Congratulations to the connections, Dr. Mitch Downey, Ellen Stevenson, and Fall Bliss. Race number 4 is official. Race number 4 now official. The 1 Katie Overdrive was third. 2 Bugger Max was second. 3 Double D Deluxe was scratched. 4 Fall Bliss, your race winner. And 5 Chasing Cancun was fourth. Top down in your program should read 3-2 scratch, 1-4 on the bottom. Fall Bliss return, $6.50 to win, $2.10 to place. The 2-horse Bugger Max, $2.10 to place. $2 exactor, 4-2, the winning combination, $4.60 even. $2 triactor, 4-2-1, $10 even, and the Superfecta was a refund. Superfecta pool refunded here in race number 4. Attention on the backstretch, Shiardy's ready at the test barn, Shiardy ready at the test barn. And when you're at the test barn, please make sure to say happy birthday to Miss Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood celebrating her birthday later this week on Wednesday. Happy birthday, Natalie. The next live race, ladies and gentlemen, is the first division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes. First division will be for 3-year-old pacing fillies, going for a purse of just over $8,000. The second year of the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes. Don Bremner passed away 2 years ago on March the 26th, 2017. Her vast legacy includes dedicated work in the standardbred industry for her entire life. Her love of racing led Dawn into many volunteer positions within the standardbred industry over the years. Some of her roles included serving on the initial board of directors for the Maritime Provinces Racing Commission, served on the New Brunswick Harness Racing Industry Association, joined the New Brunswick Standard Breeders and Owners Association as the director and then the association's president. She was a valued member of the board of directors of Horse Racing New Brunswick. She also served on the Atlantic Standard Breeders Association as a director and served for several years as president. Dawn was known throughout the Maritimes for many horses. Some of her favorites, but not to put the favorite tag on there, went to Rose Valley, Pipe Major, and Corey Mack. But she certainly loved all her horses all the time. Over the years, Dawn received a number of awards from the standardbred industry, including the Glenn Kennedy Memorial Award, Horse of the Year Awards for Pipe Major and Rose Valley, as well as the NBSBOA Ambassador to Racing Award. Horse Racing New Brunswick is very proud to race the second edition of the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes. Also very happy to have Dr. Ted Theodore Bremner on hand for the races, along with a few members of Don's family. The next race is the first division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes. Horses and drivers for race number 5, the first division of the Don Bremner Memorial, now stepping onto the racetrack for the post parade. Horses and drivers for race number 5, the first division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stake. This one for 3-year-old pacing fillies, going for a purse of $8,015. Number 1, Pickpocket Princess. Owned by Wayne Hubbard of St. John, a homebred of Wayne's. Wayne does the training, 2 for 2 lifetime. She's got home court advantage here. Number 1, Pickpocket Princess. 2 is Woodmare Tango, owned by Maura Kerr of Greenfield, Nova Scotia. Mary Claire McDonald is the trainer and driver. From post 2, Woodmare Tango. Number 3, So Much More, owned by Doug McPhee of New Haven, Prince Edward Island. Tom Weatherby does the training. Mark Bradley in for the drive. From post 3, So Much More. From post 4, Ma Rebelle, owned by Larry and Kathy Chappell of Marshfield, Prince Edward Island. The island's top dog, trainer-driver Mark Campbell. From post 4, Ma Rebelle. And from 5, Unapologetically, owned by Daryl McLean, Corey Carver, and Caitlin Smallwood. Trained by Mark Campbell, Daryl McLean will do the driving. From post 5, Unapologetically. These are the 5 fillies to contest race number 5, the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes for 3-year-old pacing fillies, going for a purse of $8,015. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place, $1 superfectas are available here on race number 5. Please wager early. 4 minutes to the first division of Don Bremner Memorial.
And we'll start us on track for our 5th race of the day. First division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stake, 3-year-old filly division. 5 to contest the event. A good field of 5 fillies here, Scotty, to get her underway.
Sure is.
And I'm going to land on So Much More, as a lot of people are going to. She's the early betting favorite right now on the board. She comes in 2 for 2 this year. 2 solid wins, 157-4 on May 4th. And 158 flat on May 11th, both in Charlottetown. So she comes in fine form right now, draws well with post 3. And, I think, there is some, nice competitive fillies in here to give her a run, but I think she deserves to get first call.
Yeah, she's been ultra impressive there in her first couple of starts out this season. And if you look last year, she only lost 4 races. And Magical Mistress, of course, was around last year, and what a filly she was, and ended up being Horse of the Year. But So Much More, I mean, what can you say? She's got, a good post to work with post 3. She can leave. So I think Mark's going to take her to the front, keep her out of trouble, and I don't think they're going to catch this filly today in the first division of the Don Bremner Stake.
I put Ma Rebelle in the 2 spot. If I was looking for an upsetter here, I think I would go with her. 3-year-old daughter of Ameripan Gigolo comes in. She got the 1 start this year, but it was a win, and it was big thing. She got up for a win by a neck on 159-1. Nice, really nice 28-2. Closing quarter in that contest, but the big thing is she got done in her first start what she did in all last year, which was get a maiden record. She not say she didn't race well last year. She put $26,000 in the bank,
exactly.
And 8 out of 11 top 3 finishes, but she just was able not to get that first elusive win. So I mean, looking at off of that chart line alone, especially with that smoker of the last quarter, she's definitely coming here to play today for sure.
Yeah, and then what a good tightener for her too. She was parked early on there, 29 2/4, and battled the rest of the way and held on by a neck win. Like you say, got her first lifetime win, and that last quarter, 28-2, very, very impressive. So as you mentioned, if there is one that's going to beat So Much More, it could be number 4.
Went to Unapologetically to get the 3 in this race. This filly as well, she's come out. She's lightly raced at 2. She only had 1 start last year. This year she has a win in a second and 2 starts. Her last start was the win in wire-to-wire fashion in Charlottetown, 2 minutes and 4/5 over a good track. Solid effort in that one, 29-3 on the end. Mark Campbell was in the bike on that occasion, and he's not today as he's driving Ma Rebelle. But this filly's another one. She looks to be an early starter, but most of them do in this race if you look at this field. So somebody's going to be on front and somebody's going to take a seat. So it's just a question of who is going to be in this race 5. But should be definitely an interesting race here for the first division of the Bremner.
Yeah, outside of So Much More, looking to be the winner here in the 4-horse kind of the obvious second choice. It's wide open for third. Even a local favorite, Curtis, we've watched race early on here in her 3-year-old career. She looked good. Pickpocket Princess off the inside. So, I mean, she's good to throw in there maybe as well for a third. But
rail control could help
with
her
rail
too.
control and, Claire McDonald, I mean, we all know how she does in
You can never
in
leave her
stakes
out of a
action.
stake
You
race,
can never
yeah.
leave her out. So, and good qualifier in her last start. So it's wide open, but looks like 3 and 4, and then basically whoever you want, I guess, for third.
Starters are going to be reporting the backstretch very shortly. Going to be going to the gate for the first division of the Bremner. Last chance to wager. Starters are moving in behind the gate for the first division of the Bremner. Wings are open, wheels are rolling. We'll send it upstairs to track announcer Brock McCachran with the race call.
Thanks, Kurt. First stake of the year here in New Brunswick. Fillies are on the turn. From the rail out, we have Pickpocket Princess and Todd Trites, Woodmare Tango, Claire McDonald, So Much More with Mark Bradley, Mara Bell, Mark Campbell outside, Unapologetically, and Daryl McLean. First division of the Don Bremner Stake, 3-year-old pacing fillies. It's stake time, Exhibition Park. Here they go. There they go, off and pacing, So Much More, fires out of there in between pacers, Woodmare Tango, from the cones, Pickpocket Princess, into the first turn, Pickpocket Princess stacks them up 3 wide, in between pacers, Woodmare Tango, far outside, that's So Much More, these 3 are going at it, nothing settled on route to the opening quarter, in the inside, Pickpocket Princess, she's taking them on, Woodmare Tango on the outside, she's finding out it takes 2 to tango, and Woodmare Tango and Claire McDonald, they're the leaders by the opening quarter, 29 and 1. So Much More hasn't found a seat, so she hits the gas. So Much More and Bradley drive on through the turn. They're now the leaders. Woodmare Tango tussled her away, now will sit second. Pickpocket Princess caused all this. She fired off the gates, now third. Studying them from fourth, that's Mara Bell. The trailer is Unapologetically. The fillies are halfway home in the Bremner. So Much More hits the brakes for Bradley. She's halfway home. Marabelle second on the outside. 59 and 3. The fractions are good. It's So Much More on the inside. She finds more now. Marabelle goes wide in the turn. On the inside, Woodmare Tango regains second. Unapologetically is third. Pickpocket Princess. She rides up the rail in fourth, and she's got some go as they head down the backside. So Much More's got them by 3. Center of the track, Unapologetically. Woodmare Tango needs to find more from the inside. They're by 3/4. 1:30 flat. So Much More. She has more. She opens up by 4 on the turn. Woodmare Tango on the inside second. Pickpocket Princess. She's not done yet in third. Unapologetically. And Marabelle, 4th and 5th, top of the stretch. So Much More. She's got more through the stretch. So Much More and Mark Bradley. They're going to win the first division of the Don Bremner Stakes. Second went to Woodmare Tango. Pickpocket Princess was third. Time for the mile. 1:59 and 3. So Much More. Now making her way back in front of the fans comes the winner of the first division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stake for 3-year-old pacing fillies. It's the 3-entry So Much More. She's a 3-year-old daughter of Big Jim from the Real Artist mare, Lady Cy. Owned by Doug McPhee of New Haven, Prince Edward Island, Doug is also the breeder of this mare, trained by Tom Weatherby, driven to victory by Mark Bradley for So Much More. That's win number 3 on the year from 3 starts. She's undefeated as a 3-year-old. That's win number 7 from only 12 lifetime starts. She won the Milton Downey here as a 2-year-old. She's undefeated here at Exhibition Park. So Much More and Mark Bradley take the first division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes. Friends and family of Don Bremner on hand for the cooler presentation and trophy presentation here to the winners. Trophy and blanket presentations to the winners of the Bremner Memorial. So Much More, Mark Bradley, Tom Weatherby, and Doug McPhee. Congratulations. Race number 5 is official. Race number 5 now official. The 1 Pickpocket Princess was 3rd. Woodmare Tango was 2nd. So Much More, your race winner. 4 Ma Rebelle was 4th. And 5 Unapologetically finished 5th. Top down should read 3-2-1, 4-5 on the bottom. So Much More returned 282.10. The 2 Woodmare Tango, $7 to place. 3 Exactor 3-2, $15.40. $2 Triactor 3-2-1, the winning combination, $83 even. And a $1 Superfecta 3-2-1-4, 3-2-1-4 returns you $49.50. Also like to take this opportunity to welcome our new track photographer, Mr. Tom Adams, now taking pictures here at the racetrack. You see Tom, to get your pictures ordered for all the winners. Mr. Tom Adams, thanks for taking the pictures here today at Exhibition Park. Welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check your winning 50-50 number. Winning 50-50 prize, $124 today, and your winning number is 765-9567. 765-9567. You are a winner of $124. Please bring your ticket up to the judges' stand. And see Ashley, she will have your prize of $124. Once again, 765-9567.
And don't forget, our next live card of racing here at Exhibition Park will go on June the 1st. So June the 1st, no live racing this coming Saturday. But the next card will be on June the 1st here at Exhibition Park Raceway with the first post at 1 o'clock. And don't forget, after our live racing, lots of simulcast action continuing throughout this afternoon and later on today as well. Pocono comes up later on today, as well as Plain Ridge. Tonight's action including Harrington, Northfield Park, Western Fair, and of course Mohawk, finishing things up at 8:10. So lots of action both this afternoon and this evening at our simulcast venues in and around the province of New Brunswick. Post Parade is up next.
The horses and drivers for race number 6, now on Post Parade. Number 1, Union Man Hanover, owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John, New Brunswick. Ellen Stevenson does the training. Dr. Mitch Downey will drive from the rail, Union Man Hanover. 2, City of the Year, also owned by the Dr. Mitch Downey. Ellen Stevenson, also the trainer of this one. Mike Downey will drive the 2, City of the Year. From 3, that's Team Edward, owned by Mallory Davies of Gary, New Brunswick. Eric Wilson does the training. Todd Treitz will do the driving from post 3. That's Team Edward. And from 4, HP Bashuto Drag Jet, owned by Keith Kamek of Willow Grove, New Brunswick. Wayne Watson does the training. John Davidson will drive from 4, HP Bashuto Drag Jet. Just 4 starters here in race number 6. It's the top class of the day, going for a purse of $1,500. Daily double exactor, tri-actor, win and place are your betting features. Don't be left out on race number 6. It's headed to the gate in a few minutes' time.
Starters on track for our 6th race of the afternoon, field of 4 to contest the event. Very competitive field of 4, and this one for sure. And in this one, Scotty, I mean, it's another one of them toss-up races. I mean, I wouldn't be totally surprised to see any of the 4 horses,
Exactly.
get the victory here today. But I'm going to go with Union Man Hanover off the rail. He's raced extremely well in 2 races. He's 2 for 2. Both races he won from off the pace. And last week was a very well measured winner by driver Mitch Downey. Rail control today, so he does have the factor of moving up in class, but he does have rail control. So he's racing. I'm just going to say the best in the Downey barn, because Father of the Year has also been 2 for 2. But this fellow is starting out the year quite well, and I think I'm going to go with him on top here in race 6.
Yeah, Mitch timed that finish there last week just in time, actually, and get up for the win by a neck over Bugger Max. But he can race from behind. He shows down your program back August 25th of last year here at Exhibition Park. Went right off the front from post 3 and just turned them away easily, a mile and 1:59. So he can get off the front when he wants to, and he's got the posts to work with today. So going to be tough to beat Union Man Hanover, and it looks between the 2 Downey horses maybe here in race 6.
I put the Drag Jet, actually. I went to the outside for him to get in the middle of the Downey horses. HP Bashuto Drag Jet, another horse that's raced extremely well this year so far, 2 for 2 in top 2 finishes here at EPR. He did race back in Charlottetown in January with a 4 for 5 record on that one. But he was a convincing winner. His first start at EPR, May 4th, by 6 lengths in 2, 3, and 3. Sat the 2-hole trip last week behind Father of the Year, finished second to him, 2:01 flat, 29 and 4. So now he comes in, does have post 4 to work with. Johnny D in the bike. Johnny's getting to know him better each and every week, and this is a solid horse as well. So if he gets off to an early start, he could be one to consider as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think he does his best racing off the front. I don't know if he'll get the front in here, but if he was ever to get up around Mitch here early in the mile, then it would change the whole complexity of this race. But certainly can be tough. Nice short fields for him from post 4 with John Davidson. You know, John's going to be aggressive with him, either whatever style he uses with him. So definitely one to consider from post 4.
Threw Team Edward in the 3 spot here. This is a horse getting better week in and week out. Finished 3rd last week along a trip. Got to the inside. Actually almost beat Drag Jet for the 2nd place at the wire. Same chart of mile 2, 1, and 3. Eric Wilson trainee. Todd Treitz in the bike. A lot to like here as well.
Yeah, he was flying last week. Charted a mile in 2:01, and you know, in this short field. You know, it's looks like Union Man Hanover, but anything after that is going to be a toss-up. So, and I think they're getting ready to go to the gate here at race 6.
Wide open field of 4 to contest race 6. Last chance to wager as the starters are moving in. Daily double, exactor, triactor, win and place your betting features. Wings are open, wheels will soon be rolling. And once again, we'll send it upstairs to Brock for the race call. Race number 6.
Starters for race number 6, now on the turn. It's the top class of the day. From the rail out, we have Union Man Hanover, Dr. Mitch Downey. City of the Year with Mike Downey. From post 3, Team Edward, Todd Treitz. Outside, HP Bashuto Dragjet, Johnny D. It's post time, race number 6. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing far outside. HP Bashuto Dragjet in between pacers. That's Team Edward from the cone. City of the Year into the first turn. City of the Year from the inside. He's the leader out of the first turn. On the outside, that's Team Edward. He now thinks about it, backs off, takes the 2-hole. HP Bashuto Dragjet from the outside found his way to 3rd, and the early trailer, that's Union Man Hanover. He'll expect time and a half on the holiday as they go to the opening quarter. It's City of the Year and Mike Downey. They're the leaders to the opening quarter. 29 and 3, City of the Year. 7-year-old son of Royal Majesty. He'll lay down the fractions here for Mr. Downey. Right there, second, that's Team Edward. First to move from 4th, now 3rd, soon to take over 2nd. Union Man Hanover's on the move. Union Man Hanover up and at him as the horses come in front of the fans first time around. It's City of the Year on the inside. Union Man Hanover on the outside. Up to look the leader in the eye. He's trying to go by. The horses are halfway home. Union Man Hanover on the outside. Trying to clear. He now does. City of the Year released him. He'll sit second. The horses were halfway home. 1-0, 1-1. It's Union Man Hanover now on top. Second, that's City of the Year. HP Bashuto Dragjet's off the cones from 4th. He's now 3rd as the horses head to 3/4. Union Man Hanover looks strong on top. City of the Year on the inside 2nd. HP Bashuto Dragjet outside 3rd. Team Edward 4th. Everybody's in it. 3rd quarter, 30 seconds. 1:31 and 1 by 3/4. It's still Union Man Hanover. City of the Year is 2nd. HP Bashuto Dragjet 3rd. Team Edward 4th. Top of the stretch. The Downies will decide it. Union Man Hanover has the lead. City of the Year out to challenge, and he's coming on. Union Man Hanover. City of the Year coming on. Union Man Hanover got there. City of the Year was 2nd. HP Bashuto Dragjet 3rd. Time for the mile. 2:01 flat. Union Man Hanover.
And congratulations to the winner of our 50-50 draw today. Mr. Tink Watson is the winner of our 50-50 prize. Congratulations, Tink Watson, the winner of our 50-50 draw.
Now making his way back to get his picture taken comes the unofficial winner of race number 6. It's the one entry Union Man Hanover. Now parading back the one Union Man Hanover. He's a 10-year-old horse by Art Escape from the Western Hanover mare Up Front Rose. Owned by Dr. Mitch Downey of St. John, trained by Ellen Stevenson. Dr. Mitch Downey, that's 2 wins on the card. Union Man Hanover stops the clock today, 2:01 flat in the off-going. Congratulations to the connections, Dr. Mitch Downey and Ellen Stevenson and Union Man Hanover. Race number 6 is official. Race 6 now official. The one Union Man Hanover, your race winner. 2 City of the Year was second. 3 Team Edward was fourth, and 4 HP Bashuto Dragjet finished third. Top down should read 1, 2, 4, 3 on the bottom. Union Man Hanover returned 210, 210. The 2 City of the Year, $8.40 to place. $2 exactor, 1, 2 is your winning combination. That returns you $4.20. $2 triactor, 1, 2, 4, the winning combination. The $2 ticket on the triactor will return you $34.10. Just one live race left. The best betting race of the day, 8-horse field. It's race number 7, the second division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes. This one for 3-year-old pacing colts going for a purse of $8,465. 8 starters coming up in the 7th race. Exactor, triactor, win place, and $1 superfectas. $1 superfectas here in race number 7. Couple minutes and they will be parading.
And just a reminder again, no live racing coming this Saturday. It will be the following Saturday, June the 1st, with post time at 1 p.m.
horses and the drivers for race number 7, the last live race of the day. The final division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stake, this one for 3-year-old pacing colts, going for a purse of $8,465. Here is the post parade. Number 1, Notorious, owned by Daryl McLean, Gordon McLean, and Shirley Symes. Mark Campbell, the trainer driver from post 1, Notorious. 2, Red Dirt Boomer, owned by Dan Ross of Belfast, Prince Edward Island. Gilles Barrio is the trainer. Mark Haig picks up the live catch drive from post 2, Red Dirt Boomer. Number 3, Salzbrook Lassie, owned by Jean Beliveau of Dieppe, Norn Legier of Shediac. Jean Beliveau does the training. John Davidson in the sulky this afternoon from post 3, Salzbrook Lassie. 4, Let's Get Pickled, owned by Kerry Saunders and Kurt Harper of Truro, Nova Scotia. Kurt Harper does the training. Mark Bradley is in the sulky from post 4, Let's Get Pickled. 5, A Grand Terror, owned by Wayne McRae of Nova Scotia, Bob Tilley and Gary Mott of New Brunswick. Gilles Barrio is the trainer. Gilles will do the driving from post 5, A Grand Terror. 6, Carlissimo, owned by Reg McPherson of Stratford, Prince Edward Island. Kevin McLean does the training. Todd Choites will do the driving from post 6, Carlissimo. 7, Mrs. Brown's Boy, owned by Maura Kerr of Greenfield. Fonzie McCachran of Port Hood. Mary Claire McDonald is the trainer and the driver from post 7, Mrs. Brown's Boy. Rounding out the field from post 8, Malpine Hammer. Dooley Boys Racing Stable of Nova Scotia. Nickway Farms of Newfoundland are the owners. Sean Dooley does the training. Wayne Watson will do the driving from post 8, Malpine Hammer. Full field of 8 horses here. Everybody will have their nose on the gate. It is the final division of the Don Bremner Memorial Stakes for 3-year-old pacing colts. $8,465 on the line. Exactor, Triactor, Win Place, $1 Superfecta, $1 Super here in the Bremner. Please wager early, about 4 minutes to post on race number 7.
And with starters on track for our 7th and final live dash of the afternoon, 2nd division of the Bremner for 3-year-old colts. And what a way to end the day, Scotty. We got some field of horses in this one.
Yeah, I got 8 choices here.
8 choices, and I can make an excuse for most, really, in this one. I ended up landing on Red Dirt Boomer to get the job done here, which is going to be the one of two Barrio entries in this race. And Mark Hagg gets a live catch drive, as Brock said, in post parade on this fella. 10 out of 13 last year in top 2 finishes with 7 wins. Banked almost $46,000 for the year. He comes off a double qualifying effort, both here at EPR. Last one a winning effort, 2, 4, and 3 over the good track. Post 2 to work with. Post could be key in this race because there's going to be movers and shakers all over the place when they drop the flag on this one. So buckle up.
Yeah. There's a couple of Sons of Malicious in here, and as you mentioned, Red Dirt Boomer from post 2. Mark picks up a great drive here this afternoon. He's got a couple qualifiers under his belt. No pari-mutuel starts this season, but what a year! Almost $46,000 made last year, and including won almost half his races. So he's going to be tough for Red Dirt Boomer from post 2. And the Haggler, but as you mentioned, Curtis, pretty wide open race. There's been, when you look at the field, there's horses coming off just qualifiers. There's a few that have, 2 or 3 starts under their belt. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this shakes out.
Another one coming off a double qualifiers, one you see on your screen right now, is Notorious. Rail control here for trainer driver Mark Campbell. Another great 2-year-old campaign for this fella. He had 12 out of 13 top 3, banked $37,000. His qualifying effort in May 11th was 2 minutes and a fifth, 29 seconds flat on the end, so you know that he's ready to rumble. And Mark Campbell, rail control. This horse can leave. Just look at his lines. He'll show you. So expect to see early start approach with him. And like I say, trip could be key in this one. So it's, he's one here. It wouldn't totally surprise me if he got the job done. Then again, it wouldn't surprise me if 3 or 4 of them won in this one. So but I'm going to put him in the 2 spot.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be tough. Mark Campbell, 16 wins already this season, and we all know what Mark can do. He's been the leading driver in the Maritimes here for the last couple of years, and he's got this horse ready to rock and roll for sure. And he's got post 1, and knowing Campbell, he's going to be right down the highway with this fella, and it'll just be a matter of if anybody can get the trip to beat him here from post position number 1.
Rounded out the top 3 with Carlissimo, who comes into this one off of, he's got 2 starts this year, both in the Island, win and a third, both in 58 and change. And it was an Ontario, raced there quite a bit last year, and banged 57,000 on the books there. So I mean, Todd Trites gets a live catch drive as well. So I mean, here's another piece of the puzzles. She's gonna be a wild race.
Yeah, he's a son of Shadow Play, and he had some stake events late last year in Ontario and raced very well. In fact, winner in 154 and 2, and he does have 2 starts so far under his belt, so he's got a little bit, couple more tighteners than the other 2 inside, but definitely a contender. And with Trites in the bike, he's going to be aggressive from wherever he leaves. So wide open field here, and field of 8, and of course superfecta wagering available, Curtis.
Yeah, it'd be hard to pick up this super
Yeah,
for a
sure
dollar
would.
bet, I'll tell you, but somebody could cash in good on this one. So Gates moving into business, and last chance to wager here on race 7. Exactor Superfecta Tractor, win and place for your betting features. 2nd division of the Bremner going shortly. Gate is in position. Wings are open. Wheels will be rolling. Last time today, we'll send it back upstairs to Brock for the race call. Race number 7, 2nd division of the Don Bremner Memorial.
Thanks, Kurt. Time to wrap up the Victoria Day card. From the inside, we have Notorious and Mark Campbell. Red Dirt Boomer and Mark Haig. Salzbrook Lassie with John Davidson. In the center, Let's Get Pickled with Mark Bradley. A Grand Terror, Gilles Barrio. Carlissimo, Todd Trites. Outside, Mrs. Brown's Boy, Mary Claire McDonald. Malpine Hammer, Wayne Watson. Full field of 8. It's the Don Bremner stake, 3-year-old colts. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Carlissimo fires from the outside. He's the leader into the first turn. From the cones, that's Notorious. Center of the racetrack, a Grand Terror into the first turn. Carlissimo has the lead. Grand Terror from the outside. He's looking now to find his way into the 2-hole. Third is Notorious. Away fourth, that's Red Dirt Boomer. Then we find Salzbrook Lassie in 5. Mrs. Brown's Boy is 6. Malpine Hammer 7th. The early trailer after the miscue. Let's Get Pickled on by the opening quarter. Carlissimo and Trites 29 seconds flat. He has command of the racetrack. The closest to him in second is a Grand Terror. Notorious holds down third. Red Dirt Boomer 4th. Then Salzbrook Lassie is 5. Mrs. Brown's Boy 6, Malpine Hammer 7th, and Let's Get Pickled will have to be next week. They come in front of the fans first time around. It's the 3-year-old son of Shadow Play. That's Carlissimo, and Trites halfway home, 58 and 4. Serious opening panel for Carlissimo. Second on the inside, a Grand Terror. Notorious is third. He eyes the outside. Red Dirt Boomer now off the cones from 4th. Salzbrook Lassie 5th. Mrs. Brown's Boy underway from 6th. Malpine Hammer 7th. Halfway down the backside, Carlissimo looks strong. His lead's a 2 by 3/4. 129 flat, Carlissimo. Notorious on the outsides, coming on in second. On the inside, a Grand Terror is third. Red Dirt Boomer on the outside, 4th. Salzbrook Lassie, no place to go in 5th. Top of the stretch, Carlissimo turns them on home. Notorious is coming on the outside. Carlissimo digs deep. Notorious, but it's Carlissimo and Trites to capture the Bremner. Second went to Notorious. Third, Red Dirt Boomer. 4th, a Grand Terror. Time for the mile, 158 and 1, Carlissimo. Now making his way back in front of the fans comes the winner of race number 7, the second division of the Don Bremner Memorial. This one for 3-year-old pacing colts. It's the 6th entry, Carlissimo. He's a brown colt, 3 years old, by Shadow Play from the Grin from Ear to Ear mare, Putnam Mackenzie. Owned by Reg McPherson of Stratford, Prince Edward Island. Kevin McLean is the trainer. Todd Treitz did the driving. Carlissimo. Monster trip over Exhibition Park. Stops the clock today, 1:58-1 in the off-going. For Carlissimo, I believe he's undefeated here at Exhibition Park. Both winners of the Downey last year come back to capture both divisions of the Bremner here this year. Congratulations to the connections, Reg McPherson, Kevin McLean, Todd Treitz, the 6-horse Carlissimo. Race number 7 is going official. Race number 7 headed official. Number 1, Notorious, was second. 2, Red Dirt Boomer was third. 3, Salzbrook Lassie was fifth. 4, Let's Get Pickled 8th. 5, A Grand Terror 4th. 6, Carlissimo, your race winner. 7, Mrs. Brown's Boy was 6th. And 8, Malpine Hammer finished 7th. Top down in your program should read 2, 3, 5, 8, 4, 1, 6, 7 on the bottom. Carlissimo returned $24.80 to win, $8.10 to place. The one Notorious, $7 to place. $2 daily double, 1/6 the winning combination, $8.40. $2 exactor, 6-1 the winning combo. Sorry, the 6-1-2 triactor will return you $42.90. $42.90 on the 6-1-2 try. $2 exactor, 6 and 1. Brings back $38.70, $38.70 on the exactor, and a $1 superfecta, 6125, $1 super, 6125, $15.85. That does wrap up the live racing here today at Exhibition Park. Just a reminder, no live racing this Saturday. Next live card comes up a week from this Saturday on June the 1st. We will be racing the first 4 Saturdays in June, racing every Saturday, the first 4 anyway, in June. Hope to see you in about 10 days' time.
Okay. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another successful card in the history books here today. 7 races, our biggest card of the year thus far, Scotty. Good turnout. Even under the weather conditions, whatever, kind of backed off with the rain a little bit later, but we've seen some impressive performances in the stake side.
Yeah, sure did. That last race at Carlissimo, Todd chased the gate right out of there, Curtis, and got the front, and they just couldn't catch him. And nice little colt there that captured that last race in the Bremner Stake.
Yes, absolutely, and so much more impressive again in the filly division.
She keeps rolling, and it's 3 in a row for her now, and her potential is pretty much untapped, I think, and she's going to be one to be reckoned with all year.
Yes, absolutely. So that was a great card. Congratulations to all the rest of our winners. Good day, good crowds we've seen out here today. A lot of cars out front, even under the weather conditions here on the holiday Monday. But it was a good day had by all once again. So as we mentioned, live as far as our live product, will be back on June the 1st, Scotty. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
June the 1st, so not so we're down this Saturday. Will be the following Saturday. But no fear, all kinds of simulcast action available for you all to take in over the next couple of weeks. I believe Summerside's going right now for on the island, still going with their portion. Of course, all the regulars, too many to list, but we'll be going on for sure over the next couple of weeks. So it was great to be here with you once again, as always. And for Scott Waddell, I'm Curtis Johnson. May all your wagers be winners, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here on June the 1st.